Well, Jamie and Kelly, they say their mission was to simply follow the facts, and that's what they did. Their findings backed up by footnotes, forensic analysis, testimony, all leading to the board unanimously agreeing that Detective Suiter killed himself. After 4 months, 6 meetings, 30-plus interviews, and more than 200 hours spent sifting through documents and evidence, the 7 members of the Independent Review Board all came to the same conclusion. Veteran Baltimore Police homicide detective Sean Suiter intentionally took his own life with his service weapon.
It is not just sort of opinions, but these are facts that we developed. These are forensic tests that we ran in addition. There are videos that are now available.
Video that indicates the shooter would have only had a few seconds to disarm Suiter, shoot him, erase any evidence they were there, then flee. The board saying this wasn't a ghost. The killer didn't exist. And they were critical of former Baltimore Police Commissioner Kevin Davis for not changing the narrative after he learned that the bullet actually entered the right side of Suiter's head, contrary to what the hospital initially thought, and knowing that Suiter was right-handed.
And he said that suicide was always a possibility in his mind, but that he felt that it was unlikely, that the most likely situation was in fact that there was an unknown killer that had done this.
A heartless, ruthless, soulless killer. The board also suggesting that despite other evidence, there was a stronger willingness to believe that was the case.
When people are emotionally involved in an issue, whether they're community members or police officers or police leaders, it's very difficult to look at facts and accept them.
Still, there are skeptics of the board and their findings. The IRB, however, said they did as they were tasked, presenting the facts and providing recommendations on how the department learns from this tragedy.
There is still more to be done. As has been indicated, the report represents additional evidence. Obviously, the police department is not going to determine the manner. That's going to be left to the medical examiner's office.
The IRB is saying this investigation serves as a case study in how the department has failed to learn its lessons, and they're urging BPD to implement 19 recommendations, but understand they're not required to do so. One point they really stressed was deploying an incident command system strategy for any police effort that exceeds 10 hours and training officers on the protocol.